Cześć kochani, dzisiaj mam dla Was coś naprawdę fajnego. Nie wiem, czy znacie tą grę. Jeżeli nie znacie, to polecam się z nią zapoznać i postaram się Wam ją pokazać. Oczywiście zaczniemy od początku. Nie wiem, czy wiecie, ale ja jestem fanką nie tylko gier typu ukryte przedmioty i przygodowych, ale również takich właśnie typu pixel art. Dlatego, że one mają coś w sobie takiego, nie wiem, przywołującego wspomnienia lat 90., nazwijmy to. I cóż, dzisiaj jedną z takich gier sobie właśnie wzięłam na celownik. Słyszałam już o tej grze, nawet trochę w nią grałam, ale tutaj mamy Director's Cut, czyli wszystkie dodatkowe sceny, których nie było w podstawowej edycji tej gry, która się nazywa Cathy Rain. Będziemy mieli okazję zobaczyć, także to tytułem wstępu i zapraszam.
Hey, you.
Hey. Oh, man. Oh, God, this is so comfy. I'm just gonna lie here and suffocate on my own vomit now.
O, uwaliła się troszkę.
I had a thing I wanted to tell you.
Uh-huh. This room sure looks different when it's spinning.
So I was browsing through the used book ads in the paper when I...
Listen, Eileen, I'm totally excited about books right now, but...
Wait, hear me out. So I noticed this article about a war veteran from Conwell Springs who just died. I remembered that you used to live there and everything, and...
Oh, how I wish for joyful, blissful sleep.
And get this! His name was Joseph. Joseph Rain.
What did you just say?
You knew him, right? I knew it! I knew you'd know him.
Dobra. He was my grandfather. Really don't want to talk about it. I haven't seen him since I was a kid, a lifetime ago. Yeah, was my grandfather.
Yeah, was my grandfather. Hey, wait a minute. I never told you where I grew up.
Oh, well, I might have sort of looked you up.
That is not cool, Eileen. Seriously.
I just couldn't help myself.
Well, one of these days you're gonna help yourself to a restraining order. I'm just telling you this as a friend.
I know. Well, anyway, you should know that the funeral is tomorrow.
Okay.
Dzięki, Eileen.
Are you gonna go?
I don't know. Good night, Eileen.
Good night, Kathy.
Czyli pogrzeb dziadka jest jutro. A ona nie była tam w tym miasteczku, w którym się wychowała. Przez długi czas, tak? Tak to wygląda. 25 września 95. To dlatego takie są klimaty lat 90.
God, make it stop.
Nie, tu Bóg nie pomoże tutaj, żeby zatrzymać pikania.
Looks like Eileen left a note for me here. Hi, Kat. Since it's such a long drive, I set the alarm so you won't miss the funeral. Thank me later. E. I'm so getting a new roommate. Well, I guess I should get going. I'm late enough as it is. Our room phone. It's got an external line. I don't need to make any calls right now. Eileen borrowed it from school. She takes a bunch of computer classes. I'm no geek, but I know how to use one. A computer, that is. Not a geek.
Jasne, oczywiście.
It's some advanced scanner thingy. Color printer. Super fancy, apparently. A fact which Eileen loves to remind me of.
Super fancy printer.
The Thing. One of my favorite horror movies. Pulp Fiction. Love that flick. Just some random band poster. Messy. Just the way I like it. My electric guitar. Got it cheap from a lesbian I met at a concert. Helped me get rid of my last 2 roommates.
No tak.
Messy.
Znaczy się, grać chyba za dobrze nie umie. Ale gitara była cool. Wtedy. Też.
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Czy to jest Titanic?
I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever. I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all.
No,
Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
dokładnie.
Makeup check, hair check, horrible mood, and contempt for humanity check.
To idealnie.
We meet again, Mr. Bear.
Mr. Bear.
Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter.
O. Nie, no. Jak to?
Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy.
Ta.
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers. Mildred. Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I
Mildred.
could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas. Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull. Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today. Set alarm clock for Kathy. Can't have her miss the funeral. Honestly, she can believe in what she wants as long as she doesn't try to shove it down my throat. Eileen makes her bed with surgical precision.
No, tak wygląda nawet. Dobra, wychodzimy. I idziemy na pogrzeb. Jadziem. Na Harley'u. Ale pola? Nie ma nic.
Just my luck.
No, trochę ta.
Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
Nie bardzo. It's gotta be the compliment on my driving. Ticket quota of yours wasn't gonna fill itself. Co mu odpowiedzieć? A, może to, że chcesz mnie zakomplementować na moje jeżdżenie.
It's gotta be to compliment me on my driving, right?
Trying to be a smartass, ma'am? Nobody likes a
O,
smartass.
chyba zła decyzja.
Do you know how fast you were going?
Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes, sir?
the smartass playing dumb. Aren't you just the perfect blend of obnoxious?
No.
I guess so. Look, I'm really sorry, officer. I'm in a huge hurry to this thing, and the road has been empty for miles. You know how it is.
Well, what I do know is that the speed limit here is 65. I clocked you at 77. You're getting a ticket.
Oh, to the movies? I prefer horror flicks.
Regular comedian, huh? Don't quit your day job.
Świetnie. Jeszcze mandat dostaniemy. To chyba było nasze pierwsze spotkanie z panem dzielnicowym tutaj.
Well, here we are after a 40-minute drive and a harebrained speeding ticket. God, I really need a smoke. Does anyone object? Guess not.
No,
People rule.
tak, właśnie. Nikt nie mówi, że ma coś przeciw. Paczka papierosów i Zippo lighter. Zapalniczka.
No time for that now. I'm late for the funeral. No time for that now.
Dobra.
We are gathered here today to honor a person of great integrity, a pillar of the community, and a decorated war hero. His name was Joseph Irving Rain. We all remember his warm heart, his compassion, and his eagerness to help others. His passing, while our loss, is surely heaven's gain. Now we entrust our brother Joseph to God's mercy. We commit his body to the ground, earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. In sure and certain hope of the resurrection to eternal life through our Lord Jesus Christ, who will transform our frail bodies so that they may be conformed to his glorious body, who died, was buried, and rose again for us. To him be glory forever. Amen.
Pogrzeb dziadka. To jest babcia, jak mnie mam.
Oh, Kathy, you big baby. Just talk to her.
O, której pewnie też nie widziała od lat.
Excuse me? Mrs. Rain?
Have we met, Anna? You look strangely familiar.
It's me. It's Catherine.
Catherine? Who?
You don't recognize me? I guess it's been a while. I might be a bit taller than you remember me.
Kathy? Bless my soul. Look at
Babcia
you
się
all
zdziwiła
grown
troszkę.
up. Oh, how I wish Joseph could see you now, finally coming home.
Let's hope he can. Wherever he is.
A comforting thought, dear. Lord, how long has it been? 10 years? 15?
15 sounds about right. I was 6 when Mom took me away.
Goodness, we have some catching up to do then. I want to know everything. Listen, I'm not quite ready to leave yet, but why don't you join me at the house in half an hour?
Sure, I'd love to. I passed it on my way here. It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I'll see you soon then. I'm so glad you found your way back home. I can't wait for us to have a chance to talk.
Same here. See you in a bit.
No, nieźle. Elizabeth Parker. Eric Mitchell. Lily Myers.
A family mausoleum. It says price. The family must have been fairly rich. Those things don't come cheap.
Mauzoleum rodziny Price. Shane L. Stevens.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Serio.
Thanks.
If you wish to find God, the Church of the Holy Trinity is always open to you.
Is that so?
Here, have a brochure. It's never too late to turn away from a path of sin.
Brzmisz jak jakaś delikatna sekta. What makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones? Not familiar with the concept? No sin. I'm supposed to do for fun. No, to dajmy to pierwsze może, tak? Co sprawia, że myślisz, że jestem na ścieżce grzechu, ojcze? Nie powiedziałbyś, że prejudice to jak ktoś ma jakieś takie przewidywania wobec kogoś i ocenia ich na podstawie, nie wiem, swoich przeczuć. Uprzedzenie jest malutkim krokiem od 7 grzechów głównych. No właśnie.
And what makes you so sure I'm on a sinful path, Father? Wouldn't you say that prejudice is but a small step from the 7 big ones?
I simply meant that we are all sinful creatures, child. I hope to see you at the church.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy.
Może
I'm afraid
przyjdę,
for you.
a może nie.
I wish you comfort in this time of grief.
No, dzięki, stary. Dobra, wsiadam sobie na motocykl. I sobie jadę. Cmentarz, a tutaj jest Rain Residence. Gdzieś jeszcze mogę jechać? Nie, to do Rain Residence jadę.
Grandma, anybody home?
Ale leje. Rain w końcu. Dobra, spojrzę sobie, co tutaj jest wszędzie.
There's nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window.
No, jak jest się w środku, to
A mere
może i
single
tak.
pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Oj tak, tu jest tylko jedna para. Pewnie ona ma ze 30, a ja mam ze 50.
Nice black leather coat. Right up my alley.
O, spodobał jej się płaszczyk.
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think.
Ze
This paint
Szwecji.
looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently.
Aha. No to pewnie jej konik.
An old wheelchair. Not too dusty. Grandpa must have used it towards the end. A small table lamp.
Dobra. Książka telefoniczna i telefon.
I don't have anything to search for yet.
Dobra.
It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12th, 1910 in the corner.
Z 1910 roku, nieźle.
A wedding
Okay.
photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
No.
Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not.
Być może lokalne, w każdym razie ładne.
Grandpa used to love that stuff. Dog fighting.
Dogfighting. A, okej. Samoloty. No właśnie, czy dziadek był pilotem? Bo to, że służył w armii, to już wiemy, prawda? Dobra, co my tu jeszcze mamy? Upstairs. Wejdźmy najpierw do dużego pokoju. Bo tam powinna być babcia chyba, nie? Żeby z nią pogadać.
Oh, hello, dear. I was just wondering what took you so long.
Sorry, I couldn't resist taking that old wheelchair for a spin. Oh, don't give me that look. I put it back.
You haven't changed one bit. Always kidding around, just like when you were little. Come, have a seat. We have so much to talk about.
No dobrze, babciu. Dawaj, co tam masz dla mnie ciekawego?
So, now, tell me about your life in the city.
Oh, there's not much to tell. I'm going to school for journalism. It's my second year. I
Na
ride a
drugim roku
motorcycle in
dziennikarstwa.
case you missed it there out front.
Ah, that's right. Just like your father.
Yeah, I suppose.
I must ask, have you heard anything from your father? Anything at all?
No, nothing since he bailed way back then.
I expected as much. He disappeared without a trace.
Czyli rozumiem, że to był...
No matter, that's ancient history. How's Sharon?
Tak, to musiał być jej syn, ich syn, jej ojciec, tak? I się ulotnił po prostu któregoś razu. I tyle. Tell the truth, you had her committed to a mental institution. Avoid the subject, no reason to bring it up now. No dobra, no chyba jej powiem, że ją musiałam po prostu ją zostawić w szpitalu dla umysłowo chorych, bo jej mama, i to już wiem jakby z tego czasu, gdzie grałam w tą grę trochę, jest w szpitalu dla umysłowo chorych, także no a to nie była jej córka, tak? Więc w zasadzie chyba jej mogę powiedzieć, no nie wiem.
Mom is... I had her committed to a place where she could get some real help. I just couldn't take it anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. In spite of everything that happened when she took you away.
Yeah, about that. I'm sorry I didn't visit sooner, Grandma. Mom, she told me all these horrible lies about you and Grandpa. When
Kłamała
I
ją
was old
matka.
enough to understand what she was doing, I felt like it was much too late.
It wasn't your fault, dear. You were a child. I'm just happy that you're here now.
Me too. So, what about you? How have you been doing all these years?
I've been lonely ever since the accident. There's no denying that.
Czyli był jakiś
What
wypadek.
accident?
No właśnie, jaki wypadek?
Goodness gracious.
No ona nic nie wie.
Of course you don't know. She took you away before it all happened.
Don't know what.
I will never forget that dreadful day. August 16th, 1981. It was the middle of the night when Sheriff Truman knocked on our door. He had Joseph with him. I couldn't even recognize Joseph at first. All dirty and wet with an awful blank stare on his face, like his soul had been ripped from his body. Since that day he never spoke a word, forever confined to that blasted wheelchair.
Really? For all this time?
Czyli
I
14
had
lat,
no
tak?
idea.
It came as a shock to all of us.
Był przykuty do wózka.
That's horrible,
Jej dziadek
Grandma. I'm so sorry.
Thank you, dear.
po wypadku. No właśnie, incident in 81.
Why do you think Grandpa suddenly left that night in 81?
I haven't the faintest idea. He acted very peculiar not long before it happened, disappearing for hours at a time. At first I even suspected he was having an affair. When I asked him about it, he just said he was chasing old demons. Must have had something to do with the war.
No właśnie, co powiedzieli
What do
doktorowie?
the doctors have to say about Grandpa's condition?
Persistent vegetative state. That's what they call it.
Świetnie, czyli
I've heard
roślinka.
it all by now. One doctor said it was a stroke. Another claimed it was a seizure. The third hack tried to sell it off as a severe infection. It's all a load of tripe. I had an MRI performed on Joseph. It's one of those state-of-the-art head scans.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Yes, well, according to the scan, his brain was completely intact.
Aha,
They thought it was a technical problem at the time, some kind of glitch. But the result was the same after 3 different scans on 3 different machines. Eventually, they had to confess that they simply had no credible explanation for the state he was in.
czyli nie wiadomo tak naprawdę, dlaczego się
And
znalazł
this
w takim
injury
stanie.
just happened to occur on the very same night he mysteriously disappears?
Indeed. I refuse to believe it was a coincidence.
No, ja też bym nie wierzyła, że to przypadek.
Maybe it was post-traumatic stress disorder? Grandpa always had a hard time showing weakness.
I don't know, dear. I'm just speculating. I didn't think too much of it at the time. Joseph was a man of few words. I'm sure he just didn't wish to burden me with it, whatever it was.
Czyli nie chciała się zagłębiać.
What did Sheriff Truman have to say about the matter?
Not much. He said they simply found Joseph in that condition on the outskirts of town. The sheriff was
I co, i to
convinced
tyle?
there was some kind of foul play involved, but the investigation turned up nothing. He later said that he was sorry, but that he was forced to close the case.
You know, I could try to find out more about this.
You're welcome to try, dear. Some kind of closure would mean the world to me.
Okay, I think I'll head over to the sheriff's station for a little chat then. Would be nice to witness police doing some actual police service for once.
Sure, you go ahead. Let me know if I can be of any more help.
No, pewnie, babciu.
Bye, Grandma. I'll be back later.
So long.
Włączyłam sobie lampkę, mam nadzieję, że wam nie przeszkadza.
A decent-sized book collection. Most of them science or history related from the looks of it.
Kolekcja
An intricate
książek.
toy airplane with moving parts.
Dobra,
I
to
remember
jest
playing with that. Grandpa had a whole
Jakaś
collection
figurka?
of them.
Samolotu, no bo dziadek latał, tak? Z tego co wiemy.
Grandma always had a penchant for
Farming.
little angel figurines like these. I bet E would love them.
Eileen, by się spodobały te figurki aniołów. No tak, bo ona jest bardzo wierząca.
A painting of a blue sky with clouds. Probably supposed to be a backdrop for those angels. That's where the nice china is kept. Only
ładna
for special
porcelana.
occasions. I have yet to see it outside the cabinet.
Czyli nie była wciągnięta, no ładnie. Okej, co tu jeszcze możemy sobie zbadać? Kanapa.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Aha, to wtedy ona sobie siada i po
Very
prostu...
well, dear.
I po prostu przepytuje babcię. Nie, no na razie to nie. Zaraz, church brochure. A możemy ją zapytać
What
w
do you
sumie.
think about this church, Grandma?
They seem harmless to me, but they can be a bit pushy at times.
Aha.
Huh, you could say that. Handing out pamphlets at funerals is in pretty bad taste.
Awfully
Raczej tak.
strange behavior for a priest, I'll give you that.
Trochę tak.
I don't want to show her that.
Aha, dobra, no ale coś tu jest na tej zapalniczce, no dobra, nieważne.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Grandma has prepared some tea for us.
No, jest jej
There's
herbata.
nothing quite like the soothing sound of rain falling on a window. I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid, looking for coins, buttons, and trinkets.
Tak, grzebanie w szufladach też było moim ulubionym
Planes,
zajęciem, jak byłam
planes,
mała.
And more planes.
Więcej samolotów.
Grandpa in
dziadek.
his Air Force uniform looks to be in his early 20s.
Aha, wczesne lata. W sensie jak on był
Expensive
20
looking
parę lat. temu.
scotch. That thing has been standing there forever. Expensive.
Skacz. Nie, no nie będziemy teraz pić przecież, no jak to, że...
Expense? That's my great grandfather, Eric Wren. I never met him. They
Pradziadek.
changed the spelling to Rain after he died, I think.
Albo pradziadek. Aha. Dobra, club chair.
Nice leather chair. Freckles, the old farm cat, used to love that thing.
Freckles, biegi. Kot miał tak na imię. Dobra. Dobra, wychodzimy póki co. No i co? I będziemy się chyba udawać na posterunek, tak? Pogadać z policjantami i przy okazji mogę zapytać ich o mój mandat. Dobra, cemetery, rain residence, sheriff station, dobra, sheriff station. Jedziemy. Mam nadzieję, że ta miniaturka w ogóle moja wam aż tak bardzo nie przeszkadza. No jeżeli jest super źle, to wtedy najwyżej ją, nie wiem, usunę i będziecie oglądać beze mnie w rogu.
Land of the free.
Flaga.
A medieval fortress near an ocean. Probably supposed to be somewhere in Europe.
Jakaś forteca
A medieval
średniowieczna.
fortress.
What's the deal with that bum?
A bunch of cops lining up for a photo.
Oh, I thought it was with you. Oh, shit.
Aha.
Fax machines. The pinnacle of modern technology.
No, wtedy tak. Maszyna do faksów. Bulletin board.
Various notices and a wanted poster.
Ciekawe, kogo poszukują. Telefon.
Hey, do you mind if I use this phone here?
Sorry, that's not allowed.
Cześć. Czego chcesz? Ach, coffee maker.
Can I help you, miss?
Yeah,
Cześć.
I had some questions about my...
Hey, wait. I know you.
I'm
Znasz
pretty
mnie.
sure you don't.
Yes, I do. You're Kathy. Kathy Rain.
My reputation precedes me, in a kind of, but not totally creepy way.
Aw, come on. It's me, Lenny. Lenny Marks.
Chyba cię nie pamiętam, ale dobra.
Oh, right. Lenny. Long time no see, buddy.
Ain't that the truth? I suppose you came to town for the funeral?
Yep, that's right.
Sorry for your loss. Joseph was a great guy before, well, you know.
Yeah, he really was.
So, anyway,
Czyli
what can I do for you
pewnie
today?
to był jakiś kolega ze szkoły, nie? Tak podejrzewam.
I wanted to ask if you know anything about my grandfather's accident.
I really don't know much beyond the rumors. The sheriff may have more information, but even he probably doesn't know anything that isn't in the report. It happened before either of us worked here.
Aha,
Okay, I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff then.
Sure
czyli
thing. His
oni
office is
obydwaj,
to your right.
obydwaj nie wiedzą nic za bardzo,
Well, gotta
bo,
go.
Good luck.
bo tu nie pracowali, czyli szereg
and
się zmienił.
Have a complimentary cup of Joe if you want.
Ah, maybe later. Thanks.
Sure thing. See ya.
Coffee cups, both used and unused. A potted
Roślinka.
plant. Looks a bit thirsty.
Może ją trzeba poddać, no właśnie. Dobra, wejdźmy do biura szeryfa.
How's the paperwork coming along, Lenny?
Okay, I guess. Maybe halfway through.
Dzień dobry panu.
Oh crap, it's you again.
The smartass returns. You have some more crimes to confess?
Tak, zaiste.
Oh, you know, maybe a felony or two.
Wouldn't be surprised. Look, I'm busy here. What do you want?
I just have a few questions, that's all.
Fine. Go ahead.
No, nie jest jakiś za zbytnio miły i pomocny.
Do you know what
Ten
happened
sheriff.
to Joseph Rain in 81?
He had a stroke in the woods. That's what happened.
If that's all there is, why would Sheriff Truman open an investigation?
It was just standard procedure. A general occurrence report always has to be filed.
I see. Did you know him at all?
No, I haven't been in town for long. Man sure has one hell of a reputation, though. It's been over a decade since he was put in that wheelchair, and people still talk about the man he used to be. It's like he was a cult leader or something.
Sounds like a conspiracy theory to
Może
me.
nie cult leader,
Could
ale...
be, but you know what they say.
Uznane.
Things too good to be true usually are.
No dobra. Police
Could I have a
report.
look at that report?
Absolutely not. They're official police documents.
No i?
Why not? I thought filed police reports are public record.
Not in this state, they ain't.
On jest po prostu dziadem głupim. No właśnie, ja jestem
But
rodziną.
I'm family. Doesn't that count for something?
You consider yourself family. I've never even seen you before in this town.
It's complicated.
Guess what's complicated? Not to mention illegal. Handing out evidence to anyone who asks for it.
Aw, come on, Sheriff. What's the big deal? It was a long time ago. It would make this girl very, very happy.
Are you trying to use flirtation on an officer of the law? Well, that sure may work on numbnuts like Lenny, but I got work to do.
Lenny, a little help here? Don't you agree that he's taking by the book too far?
Well, boss, she is his granddaughter, really. I don't think it's any...
Don't you think I know that? There are rules. Am I the only one in here who cares about the law?
Too much coffee? Try not to pop a vein.
Do you want to see the inside of a cell?
Oh, cuff me, officer. Spare me the torment of your rhetorical questions and veiled threats.
Just follow the rules like everyone else. I've had enough of this nonsense.
No,
Fine.
ona jest taka trochę bezczelna. Kathy.
Tons of miscellaneous files. I don't see anything labeled as police reports, so those must be elsewhere. A photo of the sheriff shaking hands with some bald guy in a suit. Probably the mayor. It's always the mayor.
No, kto wie, nie?
Just some photo. Nothing special about it.
Kolega. A co ja w ogóle mam w inventory? Church brochure. Door.
Hey, that's a restricted area.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Może z nim pogadać jeszcze.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy.
Hey, I need to see the police report from 81 when my grandfather was found by the old sheriff.
We only keep reports filed after 1990 in here, so I'd have to go check the archives in the other room. If it was up to me, I'd be happy to go take a look, but you heard the sheriff before. I'm sorry, but I can't help you unless he approves it.
Ugh, fine. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Zaraz, a może go zapytamy jeszcze
Hey,
o ten
Lenny.
kościół.
Hello, Kathy.
What's your opinion on this church?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point. But I know the guy. He's harmless.
If you say so.
No nie wiem, czy on jest taki harmless.
I don't want to show him that.
Aha, dobra, a nie wiem, może...
I don't want to show him that.
Nie, nie będziemy wspólnie
Well,
fajka
gotta go.
palili.
See ya.
Coffee maker, files, phone... Chairs.
Not their peak hours, it seems.
No, raczej nie, trochę tu nikogo nie ma. Lenny, fax.
What really happened to you that night, Grandpa? There must be a way to get my hands on that report, but I doubt asking nicely will do it.
No, raczej nie.
I can't while he's sitting there.
No właśnie. To trzeba go wysłać tam, tak myślę. Tylko, że jak to zrobić?
Lots of police reports. They all look fairly recent, though. Nothing older than 1990. Lenny mentioned that the older reports are stored somewhere beyond those doors.
Owszem.
Just your standard coffee maker. What should I do with it? It's being used right now.
Dobra, to na razie stąd
Hey,
wyjdziemy.
Kathy, wait.
What?
Do you eat foot? I mean, food?
Absolutely not. I feed on human misery.
Czy jadasz?
Relax, Lenny. Yes, I do eat food.
Oh, well, great. Can I buy you food sometime? And also buy food for me? And then maybe we can eat the food together?
Kurde. I co mam mu odmówić? Tylko, że jak?
I'm really busy right now. Maybe later.
Oh, okay. See ya.
Nierandkowalna. Nieźle. Bike selection. Tego nie było w tej części, w którą ja grałam. Nieźle. Cmentarz, Rain Residence, Sheriff Station. Dobra, to może do Rain Residence sobie pojedźmy. I może gdzieś spróbujemy zadzwonić.
Hi, this is Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me, Kat.
Dobra.
Oh, hi, what's up?
Too complicated to explain over the phone. I'll fill her in about it later.
Dobra.
I'm trying to get a hold of a police report concerning Grandpa, but the cops refuse to give it to me.
Yep, the state laws are really strict about that sort of thing.
Ugh, there must be some way to get my hands on it.
Sure, but probably not within the boundaries of the law, Kathy.
Am I hearing this right? Are you encouraging criminal behavior, E?
Oh, I would never!
No pewnie, że nie.
Okay, gotta go. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy!
Nah, nothing like that in here. Nope, couldn't find it. It's the brochure that priest gave me at the funeral. The logo stands out, but other than that, it's just the usual church mumbo-jumbo. Washing away your sins, salvation, blah, blah. There's also an address at the bottom. You know, if I ever feel like getting my God on. Huh. Good old Satan. Better get his snowmobile ready for that day. It's the brochure. There's all... Huh.
No właśnie, a możemy ją...
Not a big fan of that idea.
Nie? A jakby tam zadzwonić?
That's kind of an arbitrary thing to do.
Okej. Dobra, to tak, to może wejdźmy sobie do góry.
I shouldn't overstay my welcome. I shouldn't over...
No jak to?
Nice black lip. A small table lamp. A small table...
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
Właśnie, też tak mi się wydawało.
Well, gotta go.
Bye, cat.
Dobra. Może spróbujemy jeszcze raz. Pojechać na cmentarz.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different. Conwell Springs. I never thought I'd return to this place. Rest in peace.
No właśnie, myślała, że nigdy nie wróci. Tutaj chyba za bardzo nie ma gdzie iść. Pełno nagrobków różnego rodzaju. Aha, i w ten sposób się wychodzi z cmentarza. No dobra. No nie było tu nikogo. Dobra, to jedziemy na do Sheriff Station. Na posterunek. Do szeryfa. Znów.
Land of the free. I can't while he's sitting there.
No właśnie, to może niech szeryf go zawoła albo coś.
Hello, Sheriff. What's your opinion on this church?
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
To niedobrze.
I don't want to show him that. I don't want to show him that. Yeah, that won't get me into trouble at all.
No, w sumie.
That's all for now.
Good.
Tons of miscellaneous. Just some photo. A gold medal of some kind. Fax machines. I can't while he's sitting there.
No.
I can't while he's sitting there. Various notices and a wanted poster. Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kath.
I don't want to. Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Okej, musimy to jakoś sobie ogarnąć, ale wydaje mi się, że zrobimy to już następnym razem, bo całkiem już długi ten odcinek wyjdzie. Także dajcie mi znać, jak wam się podoba moja podróż w tej grze, która tu się dopiero zaczyna i mam nadzieję, że widzimy się kolejnym razem w Kathy Rain Director's Cut. Także trzymajcie się ciepło i dajcie mi znać w komentarzach, co wy uważacie na temat takich stylizowanych na lata 90. grach. Bo dla mnie to są nie tylko fajne wspomnienia, bo byłam wtedy małym dzieciakiem, ale również, no nie wiem, taka podróż trochę sentymentalna i wydaje mi się, że te czasy były prostsze i nie wiem, ciekawsze, ale może to jest po prostu moje sentymentalne gadanie. Także trzymajcie się ciepło i do następnego. Cześć!